Have you ever wondered why the ancient philosophy of Stoicism is gaining popularity in the modern world? This might seem like a paradox. After all, we live in an age of technology and innovation far removed from the thinkers of ancient Greece and Rome. Yet, the principles of Stoicism, with its emphasis on virtue, self-control, and understanding of one's place in the world, resonate deeply with many of us today. Stoicism offers practical wisdom for navigating life's storms, providing a compass to guide our actions and reactions. It's a philosophy not just for understanding the world, but for living in it. Today we're embarking on a journey to explore the 10 Stoic secrets that could potentially break the cycle of negative habits or thoughts. This isn't just a journey into the past, but a voyage into our own minds and hearts. So are you ready? Let's delve into the world of Stoicism and uncover these secrets. The first Stoic secret is acceptance. Picture this: a seasoned sailor out at sea. Despite his vast experience, he encounters a storm unlike any he's faced before. The winds howl and waves crash against his vessel. He doesn't have control over the storm, but he does have control over his response. Instead of fighting the storm, he accepts its presence and focuses on steering his ship to safety. This is acceptance in a nutshell. Acknowledging the storm but not letting it dictate your actions. Life is full of storms, unexpected layoffs, sudden illnesses, or the end of relationships. These are circumstances beyond our control, just like the storm. But by accepting these situations as they are, we free up our energy to focus on what we can control, our response. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation, it means understanding that some things are beyond our control and focusing our energy where it can make a difference. By accepting what we cannot control, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. The second Stoic secret is objectivity. Let's take a stroll down memory lane. Picture a young man, let's call him Alex. Alex was always quick to jump to conclusions, always viewing situations through a lens clouded by his own biases. One day, he decided to take a step back to remove his personal attachments from the equation. He began to see things in a new light. That disagreement with his friend wasn't a personal attack, but simply a difference of opinion. That setback at work wasn't a failure, but an opportunity to learn and grow. By adopting objectivity, Alex transformed his perspective, and in turn, his life. The world didn't change, but how he interpreted it did. That's the power of objectivity. It's like removing a pair of tinted glasses and seeing the world in its true colors. Objectivity allows us to see situations for what they are, not what we fear or hope they might be. The third Stoic secret is resilience. The ability to weather the storms of life, adjust our sails, and keep moving forward. Resilience is not about avoiding the storm, but learning to sail through it. Life will throw its share of storms our way, from personal hardships to professional setbacks, but the Stoic secret of resilience reminds us that these are not roadblocks, but stepping stones. Resilience is the art of bouncing back, the courage to stand up again after a fall. It's about understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, but a part of it. Resilience enables us to bounce back from adversity and keep moving forward. The fourth Stoic secret is self-discipline. Let's take a moment to delve into the life of renowned inventor Thomas Edison. He once famously stated, "Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration." Edison's relentless pursuit of his inventions, despite countless failures, was a testament to his remarkable self-discipline. Imagine, if you will, the number of times he could have succumbed to frustration and abandoned his work, but he didn't. Instead, he employed self-discipline, choosing to persevere, to keep working, to keep striving. That's the power of self-discipline. It's about choosing the long-term benefit over short-term comfort, about persisting when the going gets tough. Stoics understood that self-discipline isn't about punishing oneself. It's about aligning one's actions with one's values, about controlling our reactions to external events. It's about making a choice every single day to stay true to our path. Self-discipline is the key to mastering our impulses and maintaining our focus on what truly matters. The fifth Stoic secret is detachment. This isn't about becoming cold or unfeeling, but rather achieving a healthy distance from your emotions so they don't control you. We face numerous storms, unexpected hardships, sudden changes, intense emotions. To break the cycle, we must learn to be like that sailor. We need to acknowledge our feelings, but not let them dictate our actions or cloud our judgment. It's about gaining control over our emotional responses, not suppressing them. Detachment helps us to remain calm and composed even in the midst of chaos. It's a powerful tool in our Stoic arsenal, helping us navigate life's turbulent seas with grace and steadiness. The sixth Stoic secret is wisdom. A crucial element that's often misunderstood, wisdom isn't merely about being smart or knowledgeable. It's about understanding the nature of things, seeing the bigger picture, and making informed decisions. Let's consider the story of a man named John. John was stuck in an unfulfilling job that drained his energy. Instead of impulsively quitting, he decided to tap into his wisdom. He took time to understand his needs, his passion, and the opportunities available to him. He studied the job market, took up relevant courses, and networked with industry professionals. This wise approach not only helped him transition to a job he loved, but also ensured he was well prepared and confident. John's story illustrates the power of wisdom in breaking the cycle. It's not about quick fixes or immediate gratification, it's about thoughtful deliberation, understanding, and strategic action. Wisdom allows us to make sound decisions and choose our responses rather than reacting impulsively. The seventh Stoic secret is perspective. Consider the tale of an artist who was struggling with a creative block. For weeks he toiled away in his studio, frustrated by the monotony of his work. He felt trapped in a cycle of uninspired creations. One day he decided to step away from his usual workspace and took his sketchbook to a bustling city park. The shift in environment, the flurry of activity around him, made him see the world through a different lens. He noticed the intricate details of life, the play of light and shadow, the vibrancy of colors he'd overlooked before. This new perspective breathed life into his art. He broke free from his creative rut, all thanks to a change in perspective. That's the power of perspective. It allows us to see beyond our limited viewpoint, to appreciate the bigger picture, to find beauty and inspiration in the ordinary. A change in perspective can transform our understanding of situations and our reactions to them. The eighth Stoic secret is gratitude. Picture this: a man, having faced years of hardship, finds himself at a crossroads in life. The weight of his past troubles pulls him into a cycle of negativity and despair. He stumbles upon the concept of Stoicism and decides to apply the principles in his life. As he embarks on this journey, he learns the power of gratitude. He starts acknowledging the good in his life, the things that are working, the people who care for him. He begins to be thankful for the simplest things: a roof over his head, a meal on his table, the ability to breathe. This shift in perspective alters his outlook on life. His problems don't disappear overnight, but his attitude towards them changes. He becomes more resilient, more content, and finds a sense of peace. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's wrong in our lives to what's right. The ninth Stoic secret is humility, a crucial building block in our journey towards self-improvement. Humility is the antidote to the ego, the counterweight to arrogance. It's not about self-deprecation, but rather a genuine understanding of our place in the world and the value of others. Consider the story of the accomplished musician who, despite his fame, continued to practice his craft every day. When asked why he still practiced, the musician replied, "I'm still learning." In spite of his success, he understood that there was always more to learn, more to achieve. He recognized the value of the wisdom and experiences of others and never allowed his ego to hinder his growth. Humility, my friends, is not a sign of weakness, but a symbol of strength. It's the understanding that we're all students in the grand classroom of life, forever learning, forever growing. Humility keeps our ego in check and allows us to learn and grow. The 10th and final Stoic secret is courage. Picture this: a young man named Marcus, trapped in a cycle of fear, unable to confront his anxieties. He was stuck, unable to move forward. But Marcus discovered the teachings of Stoicism and realized he needed to summon his courage to break free. One day he faced a significant challenge at work, one that had been causing him sleepless nights. Instead of shying away, he decided to confront it head-on. He took a deep breath, mustered up all his courage, and presented his innovative ideas to the board. Marcus was terrified, but he didn't let his fear overrule him. In the end, his ideas were well received, and he felt a sense of accomplishment and liberation. He had broken his cycle of fear. This is the power of courage, the ability to face challenges head-on, despite our fears. Courage motivates us to face our fears and challenges head-on, rather than avoiding them. These are the 10 Stoic secrets, each one a beacon of wisdom, shining light on the path to self-improvement and inner peace. Acceptance frees us from the chains of denial, while objectivity gives us the clarity to see things as they truly are. Resilience equips us with the strength to endure life's storms, and self-discipline empowers us to control our impulses. Detachment allows us to exist peacefully amidst chaos, and wisdom guides our decision-making. Perspective helps us understand the bigger picture, gratitude fills our hearts with joy, humility keeps our egos in check, and courage emboldens us to face our fears. Together, these tenets form the foundation of Stoicism, a philosophy designed to break the cycle of suffering and discontent. They are not just concepts, but practical tools for living a balanced and fulfilling life. Embrace these Stoic secrets, break the cycle, and transform your life.